Craft Beer channel. Today I'm doing the best Meet the Brewer in the world because A, there's two of them, and B, we're doing it because there's burgers here. So I'm here with Logan, founder of Beavertown, and Jen, head brewer of Beavertown. And we're here at Honest Burger here in King's Cross because they've done something really special with one of my favourite burger places. Firstly though, let's talk about the beer.
So what we came up with the idea was basically how can we use our ingredients to complement the burger that they're doing here at Honest. So we came up with the idea of brewing a kind of a 101 pale, so nothing that would overcomplicate the experience. And that to me is key, for Beavertown, and I think for all my buddies in our industry. We want great beer to be drunk everywhere. I think it's also important to think, okay, Joe Bloggs is coming in and perhaps they've never tried craft beer or beer that's highly hopped, and that's still that way, people are still gonna go,
sure.
wow.
Somebody coming from a real ale bitter kind of background is gonna go, ooh, crikey, yeah.
So we kept the beer reasonably all about the kind of the dance between late hop additions, nice bit of malt in there, and something that worked with the burger as a whole.
It's got some big flavorful American hop additions, and they go together with the herbs and things that are in a lot of the food here. So you see there's rosemary chips, which is very aromatic, and they use throughout their coleslaw has dill in it. All of the food here is kind of along the lines of the herbal and
They've got herb.
And then we've taken it a step further, so to launch this beer we've created the Beaver Burger, which is basically taking their pickles and pickling them within the pale ale itself.
You put the hops in as one of the pickling spices.
So they're the big C hops as well, and you just put that in with the pickle.
Yeah, the same hops from the beer are in the pickles, and alongside bay leaves and the spices you would normally use in pickles, as well as using beer alongside vinegar.
You've hopped the pickles.
They are hops.
You've reduced the hop in the beer and increased the hop in the food.
Exactly. No, I think when you get into this burger, you'll really pick it out. I think obviously you don't want the pickles to be too much in your face, but you'll definitely get that little spikiness, not from the aromatics of the hop, more so from the bitterness, I think.
Hopefully the beer is balanced, the burger is balanced.
We were trying pickles earlier and picking the right pickle, and I got there, and the most astringent one is probably the one we've gone for. It had genuine
it was half
IPA finish, a big pour.
Yeah, it was half beer, half vinegar, and then obviously all the ins and outs.
And a bag of hops.
And a bag of hops, yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's stop talking and give it a slice. Let's hope the butter knife can do the job.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna have to, pickles, French cheese mustard, American cheese, grated white onions, and then more pickles.
More, but it's a double layer of hoppy pickles.
Yeah.
And you do get a big... Well, it's not a big smack, because every now and then you take a bite and you go through a pickle and you get this waft of bitterness.
You get that little spike, don't you, that you're chewing through the meat, you get through the cheese, and then suddenly you get this little spike of bitterness that kind of rides through.
Yeah, and the burger just sort of blends in. The biggest difference between these two is probably the temperature. The rest of it just sort of melds together. Yeah,
you wouldn't think the meat and the beer would both appreciate the hop in the same way, but they somehow do.
Yeah.
It's a balance.
So with the beer as well, we used a couple of kind of, a little bit of Munich, I think, in there. So it's a little bit more kind of residual biscuitiness to it as well. So
and because it's very obviously unfiltered, you get a smoother mouthfeel and you get a little bit... I think unfiltered beers are usually a little bit rounder in the way those flavours present themselves anyway.
We don't, we don't filter or fine our beers, and I find the drinking experience, way more positive,
Yeah.
It's fuller, and we tried to build a little bit of malt backbone in it so that it had substance to it while you're enjoying your food. You've got a bit of...
I think at Beavertown, a lot of our core beers are quite aggressive at what they are stylistically, whether it's American Pale Ale or Gamma Ray, we hop like an IPA, it's quite in your face, so it was nice to try and tone it back and think a little bit outside the box and come back to again, thinking of what we're doing for the burger, for the experience of the burger as well.
It's amazing how much you can play with beer matching, even when it's a very simple malt bill and a relatively simple hopping regime. And yet you've matched something with 4 massive flavours. Yeah. And simplicity meeting complexity is actually sometimes a good thing.
Hopefully this is a beer that most anybody can enjoy and most anybody can find to their taste.
Yeah, it's a huge joy to come into a restaurant doing good food as well and know there's going to be good beer on the list as well, which was not the case even 5 years ago.
Exactly. Yeah. So no turning back. I think the more we can do that, the more the better.
Cool. And obviously Gamma is another great beer with a burger. Just slip that one in there.
Adventurous souls.
And you can come into Honest any day from the 18th of 18th of February.
Yeah.
I've got beer drunkenness. No, that's what everyone gets.
Meat sweats.
Burger drunkenness. That's what I've got. 18th of Feb, you can come in here. You can have yourself a Beavertown Pale with a Beavertown burger. But thank you very much for having us. Thank you very much for bringing burgers and beer. And there'll be lots more content with Beavertown coming soon.
We'll see you again.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.